East Podcast, WATP.
Kevin Brennan's very much like Stuttering John. If you tell him things he wants to believe, he'll run with it. Mm-hmm. He's not going to follow up. He's not going to fact check. He wants to think that all of his enemies are failing. And if you go, hey, Kevin, guess what? Your enemies over here, they're failing. I knew it. You know, he's just like, he's going to start doing a fucking victory lap around it. And so Patrick got the best of him on this one.
I heard the Melton thing's getting weird. So I guess Melton was on today. Let me find this. Somebody watch and broke it down for me. Appreciate it. He knows who he is. I want to dox him. Okay, it goes, I am listening. I woke up to this. I am listening to Melton right now. There's some things he said about Hackamania and the Earl clip from yesterday, which I played. Number one was, oh no, this is Melton. Oh no, Earl is not going to come. What will I do then? So of course, as Melton be like, I don't need Earl. I don't need anybody. Then point number two was, this is again is Melton talking from his show this morning. I picked a smaller, less crazy venue than the original one to save money for everyone. What does that even mean? Save money for who? Save money for him. And maybe he'll be able to pay people.
I love the way he set this trap too, for people like Kevin Brennan and Stuttering John to fall right into it. Yeah, you know what? Ticket sales are great, but we're going to get a smaller venue. Just be more intimate, be more interesting for everyone who attends. Oh, I see right through that. I got you.
Picked a smaller, less crazy venue than the original one to save money for everyone. Okay, got it. Point three, what do these people expect to get paid? If you think you're getting paid $1,000, you're crazy. You're nuts. You think if you're getting $1,000, you're out of your fucking mind.
See, that's, again, I got to give credit to Nobody Likes Onions, Patrick Melton, because these guys are all obsessed about how much money did you make and how much money did he make and did I make more money than that person? And what about this month? And what about that event? What about this thing? Whereas I've talked to Patrick about this event many times, like, we're all just looking forward to having a fun weekend.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
But he puts it out there because this is something that Patrick would not be talking about, but he knows that he's going to get people like Kevin Brennan to sit there and go, see, no one's even going to make any money. He's such an idiot, too. He should be smarter than this.
My goal was to sell 100 tickets.
And Kevin falls for that, too.
Yeah.
So we're putting on this event with all these different creators coming into Vegas. We all have to travel to Vegas. And he really thinks that Patrick's goal was to sell 100 tickets. Okay.
Imagine that's your goal. When I talked to Louis C.K. when he was going back on tour, he goes, my goal is to sell 100 tickets. That's to everybody in the whole world. That's to everybody in the whole world. 100 tickets.
That's why it's a joke, Kevin.
So now he's like, now he's downgrading everything. Smaller venues, smaller expectations. Nobody gets paid. If Earl's not there, if Earl doesn't go, he's thrilled. If Pat Dixon doesn't go, he's thrilled. If Ray doesn't go, he's thrilled because then he don't have to pay anybody except the puppet and of course Carl and his crew.
That's right, and we demand to be paid. We demand satisfaction.
He closed the text with, it's a dumpster fire over there at Melton's base. And then he said something about me. So I'm not going to read it because I don't like to pat myself on the back. I picked a smaller, less crazy venue. You know, that's always a good sign when they go to a smaller venue. That's always a good sign. That's always a good sign. Whenever a band or a comic is like, you know what? Let me go to a smaller venue. You know what? We're going to do 2 shows. Let's do 1. That's better. Isn't that better? It's better for everybody if you do less shows and go to a smaller venue. And then Earl is not going to come. I mean, Earl doesn't give a fuck anyway. Is Earl going to do, it's in a bowling alley or it's in a video arcade? And Hackamania is a fucking, yeah. Again, he's downsizing. He's smaller venue. No one's getting paid. just wants to sell. Imagine why would you do an event where you just want to sell 100 tickets? What happened was probably he got a bigger venue. No one's buying tickets or not enough. So he's like, I got to get a smaller venue because it's probably cheaper. And, he's got to pay for the hotels. And
I love that he's explaining all of this.
Figured it all out.
That's what he wants you to believe, dummy.
I know it hasn't even happened yet, but I heard nobody had any fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
and the airfare for Carl and Chris and those clowns.
Yeah. The problem with WATP, too many segments. You need to make a point
Right.
and then recap it immediately. Again and again and again.
I know these shows, they're just trying to stretch for super chats. So Kevin Brennan and these other shows, I watch it with, I was watching Stuttering John today, and he's still going over the same shit over and over again. Carl doesn't know what he's talking about. I do have a degree from NYU. I do own a motorcycle. I'm like, Jesus Christ, John.
Lady K has not been wrong.
Correct.
If he says he's got proof,
Yes.
he's got proof.
Who are these podcasts? WATP.